Coming up, we'll see DK Metcalf. He was a game breaker last week, over 200 yards receiving. It's the Chargers and the Texans, and it comes your way next.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, it's week 4, and we've got... Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Mills looking to the air right away. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Mills. And his throw here's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Mills now. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep to return is KJ Hamler. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Hamler. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. This pass caught by Hamler. Touchdown, Chargers. KJ Hamler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all polished off on the touchdown reception by KJ Hamler. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first
looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans offense set to regain possession.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
After the pick six a moment ago, here's Mills again.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope they'll recover.
On play action, Mills.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack.
Mills
looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Herbert.
They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted.
A little juke.
And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Another carry for Pierce.
Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Mills. Swings this one out wide for Pierce.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam.
Herbert on first down now.
Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Herbert's throw complete there to Beckham.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Herbert. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Herbert now. The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now it's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Albert O. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 21-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Our first down throw for Mills.
The left side, it's Dorsett. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. 21-0 our score after one. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And he'll lose yardage here back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Now Mills. It's the dump off to Pierce.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time. Tariq Woolen picks it.
20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jordan.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Unbelievable. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Mills throw taken in there by Cooks. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Pierce now up the middle.
Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Looking to throw is Mills. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Justin Herbert and the rest of the Charger offense set to take over once more.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Herbert. This is Hamler on the receiving end.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line.
Herbert operating from the red zone. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And some room to roam now. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Dameon Pierce, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. After the sack on 1st down, Herbert.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
This is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he must be on the field at all times.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mills. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Hand off left side, Pierce.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. To throw, Mills. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He finds his target, Beckham. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Herbert back to the air. Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Here's Herbert. Touchdown! Albert Okuwebunam. As the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Mills to throw it. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Mills. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground there either.
Herbert on first down now. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And quickly, they get to the line. To try again after the sack. Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long.
This pass caught by Hamler.
Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on fourth. They snap it to Herbert.
Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. John Johnson with the INT.
And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, second and 9. Throwing, Mills. That's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Mills now looks to throw on first down.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Mills now.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Houston set to take over. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken at the goal line.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
After the pick six a moment ago, here's Mills again. And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Now Mills.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now.
Touchdown, Texans! Donovan Peoples-Jones, 85 yards. And the Texans are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Hamler. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers! K.J. Hamler, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chargers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
That's a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. First down, Mills. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. He gets it to Cooks. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Mills. In trouble, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front 7 today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
And returning it, here's Hamler. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Herbert. It's caught. Beckham. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Herbert. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown. K.J. Hamler, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. A 1st down throw for Mills. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. 1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their 25-yard line. Throwing after the interception. Mills under pressure, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 19. Looking to throw is Mills. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Hamler now on the return. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. Herbert on first down now. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. K.J. Hamler, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point good by Hopkins. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Houston.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
Finding room at midfield.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Mills. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw, Mills. Cooks on the quick slant. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st. On 1st and 10, Mills. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
After the sack on 1st down, Mills. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopped. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Mills to throw it.
That's complete. It's Collins. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Mills on 1st down.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Mills.
And that's complete to Cooks.
He's got room at the 30.
A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Working out of the gun, Mills. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Fairbairn good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Herbert back to the air. And my goodness, another interception. Desmond King picks it.
And the Texans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber.
Brandon Cooks, the 40, past the 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today.